Hi, this is Delusion Dispeller for Delusion Dispeller videos. I'm going to be acting out a skit with my daughter, Amber, to explain to you what it's like, one of the tactics that a narcissist or a control freak uses when they're not going to allow you to have a say. If you've ever been in a situation like this, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody contacts you or tries to talk to you or attempts to talk to you and doesn't let you get a word in edgewise. I had this happen today. Somebody called me up and seemed like they wanted to really have a discussion, and then when I tried to explain my side, they just kept shouting over me. Are any of you familiar with this? Becky, can't we talk about this?
No, it's so impossible to talk to you.
No,
you didn't come to my concert.
You're not.
How could you?
Okay, but your brother's
so
concert.
Mad at you right
I
now.
had your brother's concert.
My brother's concert was at 3:02.
Yeah.
My concert was at 4:07.
Okay, but I only had enough
It's
gas
not
to get
fair.
you one.
Life is not fair.
You're not letting me
It
even
doesn't
talk.
matter. You didn't have anything else to do.
How am I supposed to
that
have a
day.
discussion with you?
Come on.
You won't let
Just,
me say anything.
I don't want to hear it. You should have been there. You made a commitment. You even said to Dad, I'm going to be at her concert right on time.
Becky, I'm
and
trying to
my brother's
explain
concert right on time. Yeah, you just had to go to my brother's
Will
instead.
you please let
I'm
me explain?
I'm the youngest one. He's the oldest one. The youngest one usually goes first. Come on, Mom, can't you get this straight?
Are you
going
going to ever let me get a word in
No,
edgewise?
because you didn't come to my concert.
I
That's what
tried.
you get. Come on.
It's not.
You.
It's not like I always miss your
But
concert.
yes, you did. You missed everyone except for one, and that was only a rehearsal. You better stop missing my concert. Next one, I'm gonna be super mad at you, and I won't probably talk to you again. It's getting ridiculous. It's just a stupid concert. You could go to my brother's. His was at 3:02. Mine was at 4:07.
Okay, will you let me
and mine was
explain?
more important because I'm the youngest.
Will you let me explain?
No, because you missed my concert. And if you missed my concert, I don't want to let you talk because I'm mad at you. You could have gone to my concert at the same after you went to his. But no, you just were thinking about yourself, weren't you?
Okay, as you saw there, she didn't give me a word in edgewise. The person that contacted me by phone recently called me saying they wanted to discuss something and they were holding me accountable for something I said and did, and yet when I tried to explain why I felt the way I did and why I did what I did, they just kept shouting over me. No, 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 you're doing this and you're doing that and I don't want to hear it, and oh yeah, sure, BS, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like a narcissistic, controlling, immature, I might add, person shouts at you. They talk at you. They don't talk to you or with you. That is not healthy. That is a toxic type of conversation. It's not even a conversation. It's basically an intimidation tactic. So if you are in a situation where you're married to a husband that does that, or a wife that does that, a mother, a father, walk away. Seriously, just walk away. If it's safe to do so. If it's not safe and that enrages them more, just stand there and let them rattle on, because eventually they're going to run out of steam, hopefully, unless they're ADD, and then they'll go on forever in a day. But there are ways of communicating with healthy people. Try to make most of your communication with them and leave the narcissist to go pick on somebody their own size, if you know what I mean. But that type of conversing will never accomplish anything. You'll never work anything out with one person shouting at the other person or just talking over them and not letting them have a say. It's not a balanced conversation. I just wanted to give you one example of a control tactic, often also used by cults. Cult leaders, one of their tactics is to shout endless commands or scriptures or whatever at the cult person, the cult member. And when the cult member dares to question anything, they will start shouting their mantra or whatever that happens to be. Say the cult member says, Well, I have a question about this one line in our preamble for our group here. Well, as soon as they start trying to ask the question, do you think the cult leader will go, "Thou shalt obey thy leaders, thou shalt obey thy leaders," and the whole group will start chanting, "Thou shalt obey thy leaders," till the person just gives up on the question? It's a very, very controlling and very effective tactic, because who wants to try to compete with a bunch of shouting cult members or a shouting spouse? So if you're in a situation, like I always say, that's unhealthy, and it's safe for you to leave it, get out. If you are in a situation with a family member or members, and there's something going on that's a dirty little secret, make sure you go to a safe person and tell the secret, and then leave if you possibly can. Remember, it's the hidden things that stay hidden that are the most dangerous. God bless you. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for more traits of the toxic control freaks. God bless you.